Alright, in this video we're going to be speed running on how you can make static image ads that are going to be creating and generating tens of thousands of dollars for yourself. We're going to be doing this quick, so I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to go straight into it. Now, first thing we need when we're going to be doing this, we need a niche. Now, I'm a bit big here. I'm just smaller myself down. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, give me 10 e-commerce niches that have niches with a problem that I can go into with my branded dropshipping store. Now, what I'm looking for with this is niches that we can actually just go into so we can understand a bit more about it, so we can actually create these ads. Now, first things first, we see here women's hair thinning, women's hair care, etc., which is good. I'm going to take this straight away. No need to wait further because we speed running. We can't wait on ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a bit slow. Take this. Give me 10 products that can solve this problem, and also how. We also want to know how it's going to solve the problem because we already want to go into that, because when we're going to make the ads again, we need to do our research. So straight away, we're going to go into research. So scalp massager brush, natural hair growth serum, okay. Caffeine, rosemary, okay. Derma roller, leave-in volumizing sprayer foam, thickening shampoo, conditioners, pillowcases, this is decent. White tooth, whatever, you get the point. Something along these lines. We have to just take any of these products. Now, I see the last one, I'll take it. Why not? Hair growth gummies. Now, I was going to say, take this product, give me 10 pain points, give me the pain points that majority of these customers are struggling with. And then I'm going to go up here, give me the pain points, give me, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Give me the desires these people have, and also give me the benefits these people are looking for. Also give me their failed alternatives and their objections/fears. Now, for the ones that don't know, I created this whole thing a couple days ago or a couple of weeks ago. I have no idea when the fuck I created it. Do I have any more? No, I'll just keep it here. So what we have is 5 drivers. I'll actually make a new one for you motherfuckers, and I'll type it out because I actually want to type today. I don't want to draw. So we have 5 drivers, and these are the keys that we want to go into when doing our product research. Now, I've mentioned these all the time. I'm going to keep mentioning them. So we have pain points, we have desires, we have benefits, we have failed alternatives, right? We have failed alternatives. Yeah, I thought I left space. I have objections/fears. Now, I'm going to give you guys examples of this already. Pain point is people are losing hair. They don't want to lose hair anymore. They feel insecure because of their lost hair. They shower and they have to stick their hair onto the fucking wall. They don't like that. Desire is no more hair loss, stronger hair, fucking thicker hair, volumized hair, whatever, blah, blah, blah hair. Benefits they're looking for is going to be benefits of the product. And then all failed alternatives, what they have tried before. They've tried shampoos, they've tried these detanglers, etc., etc. None of it worked. This is where our product is going to come in. And we're also going to be using this in the ad template. So stay the fuck tuned because you're going to be getting these ad templates at the end of this video. Now, we also have the objections and fears. Like, what would their objections be? Like, oh, I've tried it. Oh, how are gummies going to work, right? Or fears like, oh, it's too expensive. Or it's this, it's that. Blah, 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 right? Here we already have it. Hair falling out in the shower or in the pillow. Slower, no regrowth, blah, blah, blah. We have lots of pain points. I already talked about it, right? Desires, what they secretly want. Stimulates growth from within, strengthens the hair, blah, 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 thicker, blah. You get the point. Now we already have an idea of how we can go into it. Now what we want to ask ChatGPT, just so we can work it even further, give me a offer and funnel. Give me an offer, funnel, and creative strategy for this. Now, I'm typing in fucking caps because ChatGPT needs to work faster. We're doing a speed run. So the first thing that I'm going to do already, now I don't have any product that is exactly this, right? Hair growth gummies. What I'm going to do, just so I can have a product, is I'm going to go over to Facebook Ad Library. I'm going to search for a product. Now, first things first, when we're looking for searching for a product, let's say, for example, I saw one here. I saw a chick here. Let me just click on these. What this is going to do, hair growth accelerator. Okay, cool, blah, blah. We can take this one already, right? Or we can scroll down if you want to do a different type of product, if you want to do a different I don't know, different type of thing. Now these motherfuckers are running a full listicle ad tutorial on this. Here you see the same type of stuff. But what we want to do, for example, I can't take this one. Why is it not allowing me to take this one? I'm going to take this one either. Okay, I'll take this one then. I can't take either of them. They are blocking it with their side and I don't have that extension. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to find a website where we can take this product image, because we're going to have to make, for example, I'll just take these. We're going to have to make our ads. Now, when we go down, what ChatGPT gives us, the 90-day hair confidence challenge, take 2 gummies for 90 days or get your money back, right? 1 bottle was 30 days supply, so they need to buy 3 or 4 of them. ChatGPT is a smart motherfucker. But 90 days, yeah, that's 3. So they need to buy at least 3, right? And you also see a free silk pillowcase, you get this, you get that, everything. Upping our AOV, and we can also use these on our ads. Now, we have different types of awareness levels or awareness stages with these. I would say most people are problem and solution aware, right? This is where most people will lie. A lot of people, because it's something so big, you're gonna be aware of your problem aware scroll stoppers. ChatGPT, he knows me. I'm telling you guys, right? Brushing hair, strands falling out. This is, for example, good. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to go into here. I'm going to find an ad that I can recreate quickly. Now, this also, just so you guys know, is not mine. It is from Mo Hayek, so you guys can check it out. But I also have this. I'm going to leave it down in the description, or just text me somewhere on Instagram. Instagram is, by the way, let me actually just go over my Instagram. Quick plug. Follow me on Instagram. I share value all the fucking time over here. You can see me making more money over here all the time. Go follow me there. Actually, I'll leave it open. But I'm going to actually go down and I'm actually going to try and find a couple of these ads that I can actually use to make an ad with for us. So when we scroll down, what we have, for example, what we have for you, instead of retinol, you can put for, yeah, this is actually a good one. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to replace this with the, okay, yeah, I'm actually going to, let's replace it, but this looks a bit shit. It's turned for some reason, like this. Let me actually go back to these, so I can actually take like the product picture with no background. I don't know if they have it. I don't think they actually have it. So that's gonna be interesting. But anyways, you can just work that out with Canva even. So I'm gonna make these ads together with you motherfuckers here. So let me just actually pull this up here. Let me actually just go here and then just delete the background. I don't have the fucking pro version because this account doesn't have it. I have the pro version. I ain't a broke motherfucker. Don't worry. Let's put this in here. Imagine this. It's going to be in there. I don't like it because it has to be perfect. I'm like a perfectionist right now. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to find a product that we can actually use and that we can actually take the product pictures. All right. I found this one. I think this one looks a bit more professional. You can actually change up your packaging anyways yourself, depending on where you're going to get your product from. But I found this one. I'm going to just copy it. We're going to go over to our template again. Now I'm going to make a couple pictures here and there. I'm going to remove this thing actually. It's pissing me off. It's like annoying. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to yank this picture in here. Now this is not for a problem aware audience, right? If it's a problem aware audience, you have to make a different type of ad. This is going to be more for, I would say, solution aware / also aware of other people and stuff. So they've already looked into whatever works, right? So here's the important part. We're not going to just randomly throw some shit in there. We're going to actually go back to our ChatGPT, and we're going to check what ChatGPT said. So for example, brand positioning, tasty daily ritual, blah, 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 blah. We'll just go up here. So what we see is, for example, thicker, fuller hair that makes them feel youthful and attractive. Feel youthful and attractive. This is something what we want, right? So we can just yank that in here. Okay, we'll just make it a bit better here. Pow, add this in there, right? And then we're just going to go over treats acne and sign of aging. Just going to copy this actually, maybe better. And then I'm going to take another part in here. Emotional insecurity from less feminine or less confident. Thinning edges or parting line that makes them feel exposed. Gets or removes thinning edges. And I'm going to makes you feel. Hold on, let me cook real quick. Makes you feel. What we're going to do, we're going to ask ChatGPT to rewrite these. So what we're going to go, I'll take one from here. Stimulates growth from within. And then I'm just going to add that in there. Strengthens hair and reduces breakage. I'll just yank that in there too. Pow. Improves hair and texture and shine. Pow. Let me just yank all of these in here. Hair mask with 0 results. These are all the things they have used. Objections, blah, blah. We can go into that another one. No, wait 1 second. Shut up, ChatGPT. So, rewrite these. Make them short. I want to use them in an ad. And then I'm gonna pre-snipe it, bro. I'm stream sniping him. So rewrite write these, but the opposite of it, so I can draw contrast with my product and competitors slash failed alternatives. You get the point. So this is the idea. So feel youthful, blah, 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 this perfect, yank that in there. Now fill thinning edges and fill in thinning edges, boost hair growth from stronger strands, less breakage. Oh, that's fire one. So these are basically these. You put blah blah blah, smoother, shinier, this and that. And this, I'll just add the fourth point. Why not? This. Now one thing we need to remove though, these fucking dots, pissing me off. Fuck off, bruv. These gone, pow, like this. I'm just make it one. Yeah. I would maybe remove this one, or which one would be smoother, shinier, healthier? This one they would not give that much of a shit about. The rest they would give them more of a shit about. Now, I'm gonna ask you, write me a catchy ass headline. Now, once we have that, feeling older, insecure, thinning edges, or wasting time on surface level, weak, brittle strands that snap with every brush. That's fire one. So treats signs of aging, treats acne and signs of aging, retinol. Fuck that. We're gonna draw the fucking contrast. Make a headline for my ad. Make it shorter. I'm just gonna yank all of this in here, and you guys are gonna see what it's gonna be like. Top picks, hair falling out, start growing back. That's fire. From thin to thick, without the pills. Now it is pills, so I can't use that. Come on, ChatGPT. Fixed thinning hair from the inside out. I think the fixed thinning hair from the inside out is a fire one, but what the helly? Bruh, this one is a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, let me just take these, because I think this is the way we need to go. Yeah, this, I believe. So let me just grab these two, and this one also, please. Okay, fuck you. This whole thing is going against me. I'm speedrunning this, I'm going too quick. Okay. This is at 33.6. Let me just lower it to 33.6 also. Hair falling out. Start growing it back. Alright. Which one is right for? Same, similar-ish. Who gives that much of a fuck? 37.6, 37.6 will be fire. Let me just remove this. No, make this a bit bigger. Perfect. Okay, maybe a bit smaller. 36. Remove the dot, because no one gives a shit about your dot. This is at 36.6, and then we're going to make it at 36.6. We're just going to take this out, and then we're just going to get this a bit closer to there. Now, I don't like that actually. I like a bit more further back. This. Now this, our product needs a crazy name. Let's go. Give me a good product name that attacks the... What does it attack? The root or the cause of the problem. Now, what we want to do this, for example, it's gonna be something along like thick fix. Wow, that sounds a bit weird. Give me inner glow hair. Nah, I think future proof. Yeah, well, okay. What is the USP on ingredients of my product? So I can add that. So I'll just add something like Folica or River Root, Vita Thick. I don't know, it sounds nice. Vita Thick, bruv. Who gives a fuck? Oh, Nutrafol. Never mind. We're yanking it from them. What we can do, actually, we can come over here. I'm actually moving a bit my laptop like this. I'm actually let me just move this bitch. Gonna come over here. I'm actually going to add a square. Hold on. I'm cooking right now. You guys don't know about this. This is gonna be the rawest motherfucking video out there. I'm just gonna come over here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this button thing. I'm going to yank this in here. Now, you could do it better. Wait, hold on. Why am I? For fuck's sakes, this account doesn't have the fucking version that I actually need to. See this? I need to upgrade. But you would basically remove this and you would add your own logo. Very simple to do. You can even ask ChatGPT to do it. So very easy to do, right? And then biotin and zinc, or what do they say? With biotin and zinc. So with biotin and zinc. That's what we yank in there. Let me grab the orange part on the back, make it a bit bigger, make it here a bit bigger, pow, a tiny bit bigger actually. Right, and then you just come over here. What is the biggest other solution other people use that hasn't worked for them? Right, we're just gonna figure the fuck out whatever they've tried and what hasn't worked for them. So when we see that, expensive shampoos and conditioners. What does this look like? Just saying. Expensive shampoos, right? Perfect. And then we can basically add the other side of whatever the fuck ChatGPT said, like here. Dull frizzy hair that never looks healthier for. Fire. ChatGPT, keep cooking, bro. Alright, and then we just delete this, delete all of these. Wow. And we just go back. We do weak, brittle strands that snap with every brush. Then, pow. I don't like these fucking dots, bro. Get away. Now, I do think they're a bit too long, so I'm gonna just write them out first, and then I'm going to ask ChatGPT to make them smaller. So, thinning edges and widening parts, that won't fill in. That won't fill in. Now, when we have these, we just come over here, just add it over here. We just copy this. I'm gonna say rewrite these, make them smaller. Now, what we're looking for, smaller text, more punchy, like ChatGPT is saying. Strands snap, dull, frizzy, lifeless hair. That sounds a whole lot better. But the thinning edges that won't fill in. Okay. Rewrite again. Fuck gives a shit. ChatGPT is almost like our slave. So we can do whatever the fuck we want. Now, hair breaks every time you brush. Weak, brittle strands that break. Weak, brittle strands that snap with every brush. Now, I think this is actually fire until so far. Now, we do, of course, maybe need a bit more something along these lines. So I could maybe like make a screenshot of this shit. Hold up. Tell me I ain't cooking. Tell me I haven't cooked. Now, the whole idea is you can basically make these ads. And the thing is, this is the genuine part. If people are actually going through this and you've actually done your research and you actually know what you're talking about, like this, for example, people will actually buy off of these. Now, this one, of course, not because we're advertising some random product, but you need to, of course, find your product. Like I said, you need to do this, apply this for your own product, right? And the way I apply it is simply by letting ChatGPT do my research and just putting this stuff on myself. Now, you would do it in a different sense, where you would basically have your research done already. Now, I've shown this shit multiple times, like here. Tangles a knot in the back of my hair, spends a long time flat ironing, blah, blah, blah. All these things, because of silk or whatever. And then I basically have to put these into this or into another type of ad. Now, you have multiple of these. You have like shitloads of these, bro. Like, even if you're running something like this, a fucking razor, who the fuck knows? You have enough. Or a fucking, what is this called? Like toothbrushes. You have enough of them, right? And the whole idea is, oh, this is even more perfect. This would work for like men's stuff, right? This is perfect, actually. I could have even used these, but it wouldn't have worked for... It would have worked. I could literally make the exact same thing that I made, only I will have to change it to men, that where men's hair is falling out, right? And they've used minoxidil, so minoxidil would be the villain, and then we come along, we say, you don't need to use minoxidil, you need to use Jamaican castor oil. You get the point. We change it up like that. And then all you have to do is come over here, and then I'll just do it quickly. Fuck it. What is the benefits, or what is the... benefits, emotional benefits of Jamaican castor oil against minoxidil. Now, the whole thing is, you don't have to even go against these, or you don't have to, it doesn't have to be about this. You can start to make, you can start to use all of these for your own brands. Now, of course, I would mainly focus on the ones that would genuinely work. Like, for example, this one would work, but this is more for a awareness level where people are kind of already known about your product already, right? Where you would go into these type of things. Now, this is where people would be, where people would know, where people would be like, solution aware. Now where you have, when we go down, you probably have these type of things, these type of ones would be more like, for example, problem aware, right? It reduces your appetite, reduces blood sugar. Now, this is not the type of ad I would go for, but these also, you have to understand, are fucking huge brands, right? This is the idea within them. Now, this would be, again, solution aware, right? You want to focus on where people are, what people are aware of, and you want to focus on how you can advertise to them. Now, for example, this, perfect. This is a perfect way to advertise your product. You're telling them what your product has, what they don't have, etc., etc. You can use this for yourself. Same thing with these. Now, I would make them a bit differently because I wouldn't go into cruelty-free or paraben-free. I would go into the benefits, go into the pain points, go into what it actually solves. No one gives a fuck about if it has DEA, MEAT, or polyethylene, whatever the fuck, glycol free, because this is not what people care for, unless this is like really fucking deep, so props to them then, but unless they're like really deep into their audience and their audience actually knows this shit, which I think 90% of their fucking audience doesn't know what the fuck mercury does, or what the fuck DEA, MEA, TEA, or fucking parabens and this and that. 90% of motherfuckers don't know that, right? So there's no point into going into these things if 90% of your people don't know it. If people are genuinely interested more into the benefits of the product or what it solves, that is what you're going into. And these type of things also, by the way, just in general, what is it called, like fashion or like stuff that actually doesn't solve really anything, these are the easiest ones to go with, right? So this, not that one, I'll give you guys a better example. So if we scroll down a little bit, this is perfect for running an ad that would be for an audience that isn't really aware, that you have to make aware. So you will write down here like, oh, we have this, oh, we have that, this is in our product, that's in our product, etc., etc. Oh, this is what it solves, that is what it solves. Same thing with these type of stuff, right? So you can use all of these ads and make them out for yourself. And then here, let me go into my Jamaican castor oil, right? It feels natural and safe. Pop, let me just actually flip that one up quickly. I'm not going to flip it up. Don't worry, I'm not going to flip it up because that's going to take way too long. And it was supposed to be a speed run. I already speed ran that other one. Here, this. You would literally put minoxidil here for men. This would be for men. Why? Because it's a bit simpler. Women need a bit more visual effects, pink, blue, colors and shit. Men, just straight to the fucking point. Give what they get. Let them know what they get. Now, this is a bit gay. But the reason why ChatGPT is doing this is because it's about women, right? Now, if I say make this for a male audience, see how it changes, because you need to know your audience. That's the reason why I also went into ChatGPT first about asking this, right? Peace of mind, feels like taking control, right? There is no low risk, high reward. Instead of a sense of control, low risk, high reward, or feels like taking control. Different. You need to know who you're talking to. Again, it always comes down to this. You can have the best fucking ads in the world, but if you don't know who the fuck you're talking about, or if you who the fuck you're talking to, your ads ain't gonna work. But this is basically how I would use these, and that's basically me showing you how you can speedrun. Literally, Goalie does like 100 fucking. They do like a million. Where's this Goalie? They do millions, bro. I know this for sure. Like I know this already. Like they do millions, and they do literally with ads like inside of here. There's multiple ads of Goalie in here. Even if you're selling like supplements and shit. Oh, this is perfect actually. This is actually perfect. This, for supplements, this is what you want to go into. Because this is going to allow people to go for AOV. This is going to allow people to go for LTV. And this is going to allow people to use your product for a longer period of time. And then also they know that they don't just buy into something and they're going to receive immediate fucking, what is it called? Immediate fucking results. They're going to receive results later on. Now, I'm trying to go into my ad, which I made. Where the fuck ever that was. So I could just actually end the video. Now this, yeah. Vita thick with biotin and zinc, even rhymes. Feel youthful, confident, radiant, stronger strands, less breakage. Fill the thinning edges, sparse parts, thinning edges that ain't fitting in. Big fucking eggs. Don't frizz your lifeless hair. Blah 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 blah. You get the point, right? This is what you want to do. So that's gonna be the video for today. This template is gonna be linked or in the comments or in the description, or go to my Instagram, DM me there. You'll probably find it. And yeah, that's basically going to be it. This is one of the simplest things I could show, because I'm running out of fucking ideas to show you guys. I've shown so many things. I'm running out of ideas. So I was like, let me just actually show you guys how I would actually make something. And what it comes down to, I would first do my research and then make it. Doesn't matter if you're using this. I mean, it doesn't matter because this is shit. But you can use one of these type of things, right? But you have to do your research. The most important part is what you put on here. This is the most important part. These, or your headline, and these. Those are the most important parts. That's what you want to go into. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, whatever. See you guys in the next one. Down in the description will be coaching application or the fucking template stuff. You guys will see it. Ciao.